welcome to Tri-State Videos. We're on location here, and we're going to be talking with Raquel a little later on. This is Eric from Raquel, the guitarist. And we have lots of good stuff coming up for you in the show today. We'll be seeing videos from Alias, Alice in Chains, something from Rage, the Divinals, also G-Force. We have Shelter on the way, and something from Jane's Addiction. So don't go anywhere, because we'll be here, and Eric will be playing for you. So come back. We're up to our first video today, which is from a band that was called Child's Play, but they had to change the name because there's a band called Child's Play in Baltimore, I believe. Anyway, this is called A Piece of Me, and the band is now called Rage. I knew there was something about this job I liked. You get to, like, hang out with 5 guys. I can live with that. Oh, man, I knew there was something wrong. In any case, we're up to our next video, and this one is from a band called Shelter. And the video, I'm sorry, I didn't title this song. I don't know, but it's called This Dog's in Heat. I thought I'd try it, you know. How was that, Sean? Always wanted to be a drummer. In any case, we're up to a video by G-Force. And this song is called Let's Go Crazy. Well, today on Tri-State Videos, we are once again talking with the members of Raquel. Welcome to the show again.
Thanks.
Kevin, Ron, Sean, Eric, and Billy.
Very good.
I like I'm going to forget that. Okay.
She studied a list.
It's written. It's written. It's right there. Okay, now we talked to
don't mess her up.
we talked to you guys last around about a couple of months ago when you were just kind of getting started, and there's been a lot happening for you since then.
What?
Lovely. What?
Lovely. Five.
What?
Tell them, Ron.
Well, we were contracted to do a commercial for the Art Institutes International. Look at the camera. Which one are we on here?
No, you're
Kevin.
Cool.
Look at me. Just talk to me.
Well, we filmed the commercial and got a video out of the deal, which we'll be releasing, which I guess we're going to see here in a minute.
Right. Now, how did you get the Art Institute commercial? How did that come about? I mean, it seems like it just fell out of the blue here.
It did.
We got a phone call. The owner of Metropole actually let the ad agency know about us. They were looking at some other bands around town and actually some other bands around the country for doing this. And they were definitely going to film it in Pittsburgh, and Robin at Metropole said, well, you should take a look at Raquel. I think they got the look and the sound you're going for. And he called us up, and actually he called up our hotline number, and I didn't call him back.
Billy blew him off.
I thought it was a joke. He goes, he said that he said something about I'm interested in putting you guys in a commercial. I'm like, okay, it's another one of these calls, and so he called back and got my home phone number, called and left a message at my house with like more details. I'm like, I better call this guy.
No, actually, his dad saved our ass.
What happened?
His dad said, Bill, Philip.
I think he called me at Kevin's house and said, I have this message here for you. So went over. I'm like, okay, I'll call the guy. So I called him. Philip Elias from Elias Savion. He pushed us all the way. He talked the Art Institute into using us. In fact, the bands they were looking at before weren't going to get to do their own material. They were going to get to...
So they were writing a song for them?
No, they were going to use like what they call library tracks, just studio, just tracks. And we said when they explained the video to me and Sean, and we're like, Pop Goes the Music would be perfect for this. They said lyrically, and it was just what the commercial was about. So
That's perfect.
It came in.
So then they heard the song and said, yeah, we'll use it?
Yeah, and it's funny because it's the first song that we wrote together as a band. It was the very first song that the 5 of us, I think it was like Kevin's first rehearsal. We sat down and just pretty much wrote the song. And so it's kind of ironic.
Yeah, that's wild that the first one you wrote together. I mean, because all of you had written separately before that and brought those to the band. Obviously, you have something there. So now then, okay, you contracted to do this commercial, which will be shown nationally. Now it was filmed, you filmed the video where in the commercial?
Syria Mosque.
And, one word. One word. Very good.
Things that begin with S. $1,000 pyramid or something there.
Anyway, now that was filmed already a few months ago, and you had, time flies when you're having fun. And it's been we're a few months ago. Anyway, so now filming that, what was that like? I mean, was it what you expected? Was it like filming a movie, bits and pieces? You didn't get to go through
a movie before, so I didn't know.
Oh, you made a movie. Just
Now we can talk about that.
yeah, it was a lot of repetition. I don't even know how. We were there all day at the mosque.
setting up.
Well, no, just we were supposed to be there at 9.
We sat and drank beer most of the day.
I drank most of the beer. No, but it was a lot of just, I guess, for different angles. They needed more repetitions. The limo scene was real embarrassing because they stage a concert scene where they had X amount of screaming people out there. And
Screaming girls, you mean?
Yeah, people too. Well, we had to run out of this limousine.
Wait a minute. Hold it. I don't think I like you guys anymore. Screaming girls aren't.
Gentlemen, do not reflect the overall opinion of this band.
Women are some of my most favorite people.
I should hope so.
Anyway, we had to run out of this limousine it seemed like 100 times. You just felt like a geek. I mean, you had to run. But anyway, there was a lot of repetition. But playing on that stage was a big rush. I think everybody really got off on that, and it was really cool. We kept talking. The people they used in the video in the crowd scene weren't just first timers. There were people that were loyal to the band and stuff. We felt real good about that those people were there and got to be in the video.
Except for me, who had to work. But so
We didn't have any idea, though, what it was going to look like. When you were up there doing it, you had no idea. I mean, we were even saying to ourselves, we knew that we were going to get a full-length video out of us participating in this commercial. And we're doing this over and over again, and we're like, when we were finished, we were like, man, this video is probably going to be average and stuff. I mean, not that it's extraordinary.
Actually, it's a very good video, but why did you think it was just going to be average? I mean, just...
It was, when we showed up, I thought, I had visions of, Hollywood video. I saw the press releases, and we got there, and there was basically one camera. So I'm thinking, oh God, this is going to turn out looking. It's going to turn out looking like a welding commercial or something.
A welding commercial.
These guys brought it in the store one day, and I said, what's it look like? Bite my nails, and they said, I'm not going to say anything. And I'm thinking, oh God, it's going to look like a camcorder nightmare or something.
No.
And what those guys can do with angles, and it's amazing.
Memphis Borsky, who directed it, knew what he was doing. He, his angles, like Kevin said, he knew what he was doing. Obviously, he sat home and watched MTV for a little bit because he had never done a rock video before.
That made us real nervous. He did a lot of, like cat food commercials and welding school things.
Well, he's well known in Pittsburgh for doing commercials.
No, he's very, very professional guy. But we were nervous, like, we're going to look like the Partridge Family or Brady Bunch or something like that. So, which we did, but that was the look we're going after, But no, we were real nervous about that. And we're thinking, wow, this guy, he's respected, but did he ever do a band? And so, like Kevin said.
And do you know Gunnar Partridge over here?
He looks vaguely familiar here.
We were a little nervous, but again, when we saw the finished product, I don't think we could be any happier.
Now the commercial has started airing now on.
Speak. Yeah.
He can talk. Where has it started airing now?
I think at the first it's been aired on MTV, so I'm assuming it's been on. I haven't been staying up, and trying to look for it, but a lot of people have come up and said they've seen it and are really impressed.
He's at home studying.
Impressed by it. So.
He's too on.
Visiting the orphanage.
It's on VH1 and Turner Network as well.
No, this is airing nationally, so it's not just here that we're seeing it, because you can insert on local cable, but this is all around.
Yeah.
Not that I mean to talk too much, but I was sitting up. It was a Friday night. We were partying down at someplace else. I come home. We're sitting around. A bunch of people are there. I'm drinking some beers. None of these guys are there. And everybody, I'm like falling asleep. I've been drinking. And I'm like ready to go to bed. And all of a sudden I hear, "Before the stage is set," and I'm like, "Everybody, shut up! Watch the TV!" It was like it was on. Like I couldn't believe it. I'm like, "I'm on MTV." I called.
What was the next thing you did at 6 o'clock in the morning on a work night?
Called everybody.
Billy calls my house. Ron, you'll never guess what.
I don't care, right?
On fire. fire, right, Bill? You're on fire. That's why
I called Kevin's house, and well, we won't even get into that. But no, I was excited, and well, you guys will see this video.
Now, the track on the video is you went into Audiomation and recorded Pop Goes the Music, which I noticed in watching the video just a few minutes ago. It's a slightly changed version. I mean, why the changes, and who? I know you there was a major producer came into town to do the.
That's the reason.
Major producer came to town and said, let's change the bridge.
You know what?
Did you notice the violins?
How we did that? Because that wasn't. No, Ron, you tell.
What do you mean?
Now what you're going for?
I forget. No, Eric, tell because we changed the song in the studio. We actually rewrote some parts.
We had some opinions that some of the parts in the songs were familiar to other tunes that we won't mention, but we decided we were actually recording the background vocals, and just actually changed it right there. We took about 5 minutes and just rewrote the whole bridge to the song.
5 minutes.
And so that's what you're hearing now, and I think it turned out 100% better than it was.
We picked up the tempo a little bit too. A lot of people, I personally felt that it was a little dragging, so we picked up the tempo, I guess, about 6 or 7 clicks. So it's a little kind of.
That's universal for
Drum talk.
Drum talk.
a minute.
But working with Toby was great.
No, who was it that came in?
by Toby.
Toby Wright. He's worked with Motley Crue, Damn Yankees, Bullet Boys, Metallica, David Lee Roth, Heart, and you can tell he's worked with these people. He,
Right.
Besides being like a madman, and we went like 40 hours straight in the studio, and he knows what he's doing. He sits there and he takes like Sean's snare drum and puts a little styrofoam cup over the microphone, and Sean's going, "Oh my God, what is this guy on?"
Drums. I said, hey, put them cups away. We'll drink later. I go, the cups are for later. We'll drink later.
You know, I like to, dabble with, recording bands and stuff, but this guy knows what he's doing, and it's like you can tell, and he's a great guy. Everybody, these guys have just met him. I worked with him in California before, but these guys just met him, and within an hour meeting him, they were like best friends. That's how Toby is.
Yeah, he's a big was a big part to lending a lot of credibility to this thing. The people that we've sent the tape out to that have been very impressed with his involvement in the project, because he's a guy that we really wouldn't be able to afford. He did this pretty much as a favor. We paid for his plane ticket and put him up at the Salvation Army and
Things like that.
Yeah.
Well, now, I understand you have some possible major label interest, and we wish you good luck with that.
Thank you.
And we hope to be talking to you again, coming back from your national tour or something.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
Oh, yeah. Actually, we are going national. We're going to Blondie's, I think, in March.
That's out of the country.
It is.
Okay, well, why don't you guys introduce your video? One of you, somebody?
Pop Goes the Music.
Oh, you guys are lame.
They are lame. They missed their
Yeah.
Number will win a pair of free tickets to the Paul Simon concert. That's 881-3002. Free tickets from Tri-State Videos.
Hi, this is Jerry.
This is Wayne.
And you're watching Tri-State Videos.
With Alice in Chains.
That's right.
With the guys from Raquel, this is Ron, in case you don't remember.
This is Ron. This is
Ron.
Leah, in case you don't remember.
See? We even went to the same college, but not at the same time.
No.
No. Anyway, what?
Spreading rumors.
No, it was somebody else.
I was an uneducated man.
Right. We're up to a video here by a group called Alice in Chains.
She likes it that way.
Apparently.
The song
I
is
don't
called
know.
Man in a Box.
I'll tell you, if they had these guys in a box, I don't know, maybe I'd buy it. We're still here hanging out with Raquel. We're here with Kevin right now.
Howdy.
And we're up to a video by some guys. I got to meet these guys up in, where was I? What's the skiing place?
Vale.
Seven Springs.
There you
That's
go.
it. I was talking to these guys up at Seven Springs, and this is Alias with their video. No, you forgot. Waiting for Love. Well, we're still with Raquel. There's lots of these guys. I think they're multiplying. But this is Eric.
Hey, how you doing?
Dave. Now we're up to a video here. Now this is by the Divinals. I remember them from like a long time ago, and at that time they weren't one of my favorite bands. And this one's called what's this one called?
Well, there's a little story to this song. I believe it's a love song. And I can't really remember.
It's called I Touch Myself.
No, we want to name the video. What's the name of it?
Billy, excuse me, Billy. Oh, you busy there?
And, Miss Liberty.
Oh, very pleased to meet you. She's got a microphone too. We're up to a video now called When It Began, and it's by
The Replacements.
And now here's the calendar of events to let you know where everybody's playing. Well, did you guys have a good time?
Fabulous.
Okay, well, I'm...
Do we have to go home?
No, I don't think so. Not yet. Not yet. Soon. Soon we'll go.
Wait, look at that guy watching TV right now. See?
Oh, look at him.
Looks like an Ewok.
No, that's you, Billy. That's reflected in his head. Well, anyway, we had a good time, and I'm glad that you could join us. And this is Leah and Raquel saying bye from Tri-State Videos. Bye.
Later.